Welcome to Integrated Medicine Perspective. I'm Dr. Wenli Liu. I have been focusing on nutritional issues in cancer prevention as well as during cancer treatment. I have not finished the series yet, but a recent conversation with one of my friends made me think about a story and about our weight management strategies. Since weight management is one of the most frequent visit in my practice, and I will talk about weight management in the future, so I think I should share the story today. Out of many things that America is leading in the world, the incidence of obesity, unfortunately, is one of them. One out of every three of us is obese. The current obesity rate is 6 times that in the mid 1980s. But over the past 40 years, we have had tremendous growth in our weight management strategies, both medically and commercially. Is our high obesity rate an indication of our weight management failure? Or would it be even higher if we had not had the development in our weight management strategies? I don't think we're going to get a consensus answer for those questions. So I'm sharing the story, hoping to cause us doctors and health activists to think more about our lifestyle and weight management strategies. So, roughly about 8 to 9 years ago, I attended a conference in San Francisco about lifestyle medicine. One of the presenting gastroenterologists suggested an innovative way for weight loss by way of PAC tube. PAC tube stands for percutaneous endoscopic gastrostomy tube. It connects the inside of the stomach to the outside of the body. We usually use such a tube for nutritional purposes. When a patient is not able to obtain nutrition by mouth, we infuse nutrition through such a tube. But how do we use it for weight loss? So the gastroenterologist suggested that we use the tube to vent food, meaning after a meal, part or even the entirety of the meal can be vented out on the body through the tube. Of course, the whole purpose of it is to achieve negative calorie balance so weight loss can be achieved. The whole rationale behind such a method is to reduce patients' anxiety or psychological burden about food choices and calorie restrictions. So when I came home, I shared this new innovative weight loss method with my children, and one of my children responded with a story. So there was this Spanish king named Sancho the Fat because of his obesity. He ate 17 meals a day, mainly meat. He was so obese, he had to be pulled by ropes to walk. He was not able to ride a horse or use a sword, so he was considered physically unfit to be a military leader. So his king position was stripped. His grandmother found him a doctor to help with his obesity. The doctor ordered Sancho's lips sewn to leave just a small opening so he could sip fluid. In addition to herbs, the doctor prescribed him salt water, orange flower water, and I don't know what that orange flower water was, and cooked fruits and vegetables. The doctor also prescribed exercises for Sancho. So after 40 days of treatment, he lost over 120 kilogram. That is roughly 260 pounds. And he was able to walk independently over 5,000 kilometers, roughly 3 miles. He later regained his ability to ride a horse, to use his sword. He regained his throne back. Of course, the sutures on his lips were removed. He was able to eat normally. He never went back to his old way of eating. So after telling me the story, my child asked me, PAC tube versus sewing lips, which one is more humane? Well, that question took me by surprise, but I still thought it was a great question. Of course, sewing lips is not humane, but how frequently do we think about the humanity of our weight management approaches? We have way more options than the Spanish king more than 1,000 years ago. We have several surgical approaches, pharmaceutical interventions, and many dietary methods to help with weight loss. Should we evaluate the humanity of our weight management approaches? And how do we define a humane weight loss method? So these are the questions I think about quite often. I will later on share my thoughts as I will talk about the topic of obesity and its management. I'm sharing the story hoping to cause more people to think about our lifestyle and our weight management strategies. So please leave comments. And thank you for watching. I will see you soon.